Hi, welcome back to question four. Grays Hockey sponsors, and then of course the channel growing as ever. We're almost at 1.2 now, which is great. Okay, estimate the number of litres of liquid drunk by the population of a small English town in 1 month. So what we need to do is we need to come up with some assumptions in order to do this. So the first thing I'm going to say is we need to know the population of the town. We also need to know litres drunk per person. And we're going to have to say how many days in a month. So to keep my numbers really easy, I'm going to go with 30. I'm going to say 2 litres drunk per person, because if you think of a big bottle, that would be fine. And then the population of the town, I'm probably going to say 20,000 because it's a small town. Right, the next job that we need to do in order to complete this question, because that should be where the 3 marks are, we multiply these out. So 20,000 times by 2 times by 30. So we don't need to go into complications of, oh, well, I drink more on a weekend than I do on a weekday. It's all estimation. So 20,000 times by 2 times by 30 has given us 1, 2. How many zeros have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, which makes 1.2 million litres. Okay, I'm going to just go into the mark scheme. So I'm just going to move my screens around in the background. Have I got it? Mark scheme, okay. No, it's just closed it down. Well, that's not very useful. Let me just pause the video and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I am back. So I just went into the Mart scheme. I would have done this live, but I've only got one screen at the moment. And I wanted you to know the boundaries between these estimations, these assumptions that we've made. So my assumption was 20,000 for the population. The Mart scheme will allow anything between 1,000 to 100,000. For the litres drunk per person, it's allowing 1 to 10. I think that's because a lot of people may have put 10 when the actual exam happened, because to drink 10 litres of water is quite a big ask. And then finally, days in the month, 28 to 31, they will allow 29, even though that's rare. That's a 1 in 48 chance because it happens once every 4 years. Your next mark is just for the process, so writing out what you're going to do with your multiplications, and then the 5th mark is your final answer. Hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you at question 5. Bye-bye.